Let me see. Okay, I got it. And I'm going to split you guys into the breakout rooms. Let me see what I can do here. We have one more person coming. Just wait a bit. Okay. All right. Let me see. Okay. Okay, I'm going to delete one of the rooms because I always forgot to do this. And here we go. I will call you back just a few minutes before the end, okay? Have a nice conversation. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello. If you can hear me, probably you are here with me in the main room. And we are going to talk together.
Bruno, just let me ask you. You sent me to the room number 2. You want me there or you want me here? Because if your connection drop, I don't know.
You have to be there. I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I guess maybe could be better because I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna stay here if you don't mind.
No, it's okay. It's okay then. Let me just see. Yeah, I think it's going to work. It's going to work. Okay, guys, good night. Good evening again. I'm going to ask you to present yourselves first. I'm going to start with Tati because it's her first time. Can you present yourself?
Okay, my name is Tatiana, but other people speak to me for Tati. And my first here, and my fluency is very so, and I'm practicing now because I'm going to United States last year.
Next year.
Yeah. Next year, yes. I'm sorry.
No problem.
And I'm practicing English because I very bad and I don't practice in Brazil my English. And now I'm practicing because I go to United States next year.
All right. So you are in the right session because today we are going to talk about learning English. So you can take a lot of tips for your learning. Welcome.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let me see. Luis Felipe, can you present yourself?
Sure, good evening, everyone. I'm Luis, I am 23. It's been a long time that I'm not attending TNT meetings, but I'm here now. I am a PhD student. I'm from São Carlos, São Paulo. And it's a pleasure to meet you guys.
Oh, very good. I did my graduation in São Carlos, so I know the city very well and I really like it there. Welcome. Let me see, Maria, can you present yourself?
Of course. Hello, guys. My name is Maria. I'm from Salvador. I'm 17 years old. I'm here for practicing my English and share experience. And I really love the class. Well, the class not necessary. It's like a conversation club, and I really love. And I joined the TNT Spanish too. It's so good. And this project helped me a lot for my English and my Spanish too. Itachi, this will help you a lot, of course.
Yeah.
Put faith.
Very nice.
Put faith. And practice.
Very good, very good. Nice to have you here, Maria. And not last one, because we have Jazz here too. But Carla, can you present yourself?
Yes, good evening. My name is Carla. I'm 28 years old. and I live in Juazeiro do Norte, Ceará. I start here in TNT last month, I think. So I start because I want to improve my English. So it's so good participate this meeting. Welcome, Tati.
Very good, very good. Last one is Jasmine.
So hello everyone, good evening. So my name is Jasmine, but you guys can call me Jasmine because it's my name in English. I am 22. I'm from Espírito Santo and I'm studying biology at college, and I am also a host here in TNT, like Bruna.
Yes. Thank God she's here, because I am pretty sure that my energy will go down any minute. So if that happens, she's here to hold that thing. Yeah. And for you guys to know me, I am here at TNT for more than a year now, probably a year and a half already. And I am a host here for this time, but I am also a civil engineer and an English teacher. I did my graduation in São Carlos, and now I live in Presidente Prudente, São Paulo. It's the countryside of São Paulo. Okay. So let's start our conversation. Let me choose one question for us to answer. I'm going to start with number one, okay? Number one is, what's your favorite way to study English? What's your favorite way to study English? I'm going to start with Pachi because she's starting in this journey right now, so I want to know.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm from São Paulo now, and I'm 36 years, and my dollar is 4 years.
Oh, okay. I saw a little head
my room.
over there.
And yes, over there is now. Okay. My favorite. Come here, children. Hello.
Hi.
And my favorite is conversation, because I understand very well, but my pronunciation is not very good now, because I'm no practice actuality and my job and my post-graduation, but I necessary now, because I a little more time in the go to United States next year, and I'm very anxious. I'm very nervous because speak more and I don't understand, and I'm sorry, speak slowly, and I'm very nervous because for this.
Yeah, but you have some favorite thing that you like to do when you are learning? Like you like to watch videos or songs or something like that?
Yes, I like that. Videos and music, songs is very sometimes. Every day. Music every day.
Very good, very good. Let me hear from Carla. What about you, Carla? What's your favorite way to study English?
It's basically watching. I watch a lot of series, and YouTube videos. I can understand, but I need practice my speaking. So I like to watch YouTube videos about the TED and some other things that interest me. So basically this.
All right. And Luis, what about you?
My favorite way to study anything is by reading books, but I think English is different because we need to listen, we need to speak, we need to understand how the words are said. So I really like to watch a little piece of a TV series and write what I understand, and then watch again and try this. I think it's useful to this, but actually I don't like to study English. I have to, but it's my best way to improve my English, I think.
But it's a good tip because it's something that if you do frequently, it will help you a lot. If you can like write the things that you listen and try to understand what you are listening, it will help you a lot to understand others and to talk better, to express yourself better. It's a good way. Good tip, very good. And Maria, what about you?
I really like not necessarily study. I don't think we study a language like you have to. I forgot the word, but you like for example, when more you consume, you become more naturally. You can talk naturally. For example, movies, series. I think grammar is only a part of the language. It's important, of course, but it's like 20%. For example, it's 100%. 20% is grammar because you have to understand the structures and how to put in the past, present. But 80% is about what you do in this language. For example, series, move, music, and this help a lot. Series. I think I've learned English this year. I was in a course. The course is good, but you have to learn every single day. If you learn serious music so good because it's like when you I forgot the word interpretar, but if you oh my gosh,
if you sing,
yes, when you sing the music like the my gosh, I forgot the word. Like the singer. Yes, like the singer. You speak better, and for example, if you like watching series and movie, you have to, for example, a good advice is shadowing the person, the character is to help a lot because every language has this way. They have for example, they have a way to talk. It's like in Brazil, for example, people who's from Minas, it's talk different. It's Portuguese, but they have another accent and things like that. American, I was just learning American English. I don't know others, but they have a way to say the things. So they like actor and when they speak English. And so, for example, I'm sure I'm gonna do that and things like that. Improve a lot, seriously, improve a lot my English. Of course, sometimes you made a little mistake in grammar rules, but you have to figure out that to fix that so well. And that's it. I think it's the best way is serious. The best way for learning the things you like. For example, if you love history, call a book about history and learning and things like that is will improve your English. Seriously. In a bigger way than necessary only in a course and grammar.
Yeah, I am a defender of grammar, but I think you can learn grammar like it's constant. You're going to have a foundation. It's like a house. If you have the foundation, you can build the house, the rest of the house. But shadowing, it's something that's really amazing. And I'm going to explain to you very quickly about shadowing. Shadowing is just imitate the other person. If you listen someone, you try to imitate the way that the person talks. That's when we sing, for example, in English, we are shadowing. We are getting the voice of the singer. We are getting the accent of the singer. So it's a very good way to learn. It's the famous fake it until you make it. So it's exactly like that. Very good tips, Maria. Thank you.
Shadowing is very cool. It's very cool. Sometimes I gravo. Como é que eu digo isso?
Record.
Yes, thank you. I record when I speak, and I do this sometimes, and you can
watch after, right?
You can, yes, and it's important because you realize you improve your pronunciation. The way you speak some words. It's very interesting.
Very good, very good. Let me just say hello to Fernanda because she connected late here. Fernanda,
Yeah.
are you there?
Sorry,
No problem.
I have some problem with connections.
No problem.
And this is the
Present your...
first time, so I can't find the link.
Okay. Is it your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you present yourself for us over here?
Okay. My name is Maria Fernanda. I am from Colombia. I am 25 years old, and that's it.
All right, welcome here. Fernanda, we are talking tonight about learning English, okay? That's our topic. And we are answering the first question, that is, I just sent on the chat, so you can see on the chat the questions that we have for today. The first one is, what's your favorite way to study English? What's your favorite way to study English, Fernanda?
Well, I like to see my social medias in English. I think that is one of the best forms to learn a new vocabulary because it's easy, no? For me. Other form is watch a series in English with subtitles because I can learn the pronunciation. I improve my listening, and I can speak and repeat what I hear.
Very good, very good. And let's finish this round with Jasmine. What's your favorite way to learn English?
So I guess I improved my English a lot when I started to be a host on TNT because it helps a lot. And I don't know if you guys know, but I'm working on TNT too. I am the community manager, so I have English in all my day. Is not more like a choice, is like a rule now, because if I don't know English, I cannot work. So I guess I think this immersion helped me a lot and helped me every day because every single day I have to have this contact, with the language. So I guess this helped a lot. On the last days, I changed my computer language, and it's been hard a lot because I feel like I don't know how to use my computer right now because it's really hard, but it helps a lot. So I guess my favorite way to study is on TNT, all the things.
All the platform, all the things.
Yeah.
Very good. It's very funny because my cell phone is in English for a long time, but my GPS is also in English. So when I have to put some place in the maps, people are like, "Oh, your GPS is in English. I don't know what to do." The girl said, "Turn left on the Rua." Na 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 na. And it's funny, but it's a good way to learn. Okay, if you are not so lost, put your GPS on English too, because it's a funny way to learn. Okay, guys, let me choose another question for us. I want to know this one from you. Number 3. What is the hardest topic in English for you to learn? What's the hardest thing? Hardest. I'm going to start with Luis this time.
In grammar? I don't know.
In general, what's the hardest thing to learn in English?
Oh, everything is difficult. I think grammar is a bit complicated, you know, because it's so many rules. You have to practice, you know. I hate this, and for me it's hard to fix some things, and I think that's it.
All right, grammar. We have 1 point for grammar. I bet we'll have all the points for grammar. I bet. Let me choose Fernanda. What about you?
Well, I have a bunch of problems with my speaking part because sometimes I try to translate with the same words, but I can't. So that's so frustrating for me. And I can express my ideas sometimes. I think that the part that is more difficult for me.
Okay, so we have 1 grammar and 1 speaking. Okay. Tati, what about you?
Grammar is very complicated, and translate, né? Your think the Portuguese but translate English is very confused for me. And in practice, English now sometimes is very more easy because conversation and listen and speaking, because grammar is not good for me too.
Yeah, it's the rules. I can understand you guys that the rules are really boring and sometimes they don't make sense. I know. I can get you. For me, I don't remember if grammar was the hardest thing to learn in English, because I've been studying English for so long, so many times, so many years, that I'm not sure. Maybe expressing myself in English was really hard at the beginning at TNT because I was not used to do this, but now it's more natural for me. I don't feel this anymore, and I am pretty sure that you guys are going to be like this. Time will help you in your learning. Let me see. Jess, what about you?
For me, it's grammar too. I have a lot of difficulty with this, and I guess my biggest problem on the grammar is how to learn the it, you know, because I always forget to use, and sometimes I put in the wrong place, and I do a lot of mess with this. So I started to think in Portuguese before writing English to see if I have to use the it or not, and help me a lot, but I still have a lot of problems with the grammar.
Yeah. Grammar, it's not as hard as Portuguese or Spanish for Fernanda, because she's not from here, from Brazil. It's not as hard as those 2 languages. For me, I think English is easier because we don't have those conjugations and a lot of things that we have in Portuguese and Spanish. Let me see. Carla, what about you?
So there are a few topics. Grammar maybe isn't the hardest, but a little. The Portuguese grammar is awful.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And the speaking it's hard to express and anyway, but the idiomatic expressions, their words, some words that can be hardest because there's so many significance and it's difficult to understand. But I think the hardest topic is thinking in English without can translate. You thinking in English and not just try to translate to the Portuguese all time. I think it's the hardest is this.
Yeah. You brought two very important things, the idiomatics, the expressions. Sometimes we have some expressions in the language that we cannot translate, it makes no sense if we translate. So we gotta learn by the context.
There's no, oh my God, it's hard.
Yeah,
There's no sense.
Yeah, that's why watching TV shows and watching and listening to music, it can help you in this part because it's everyday language. It's not something that you are going to see on the grammar book, for example.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the translating part, just hold it. It will be better. You won't have to translate when you have a little bit more practice, you stop translating, you start to thinking in English.
I hope this.
But I guess that's not a problem just in English because I see every day a lot of gringos studying Portuguese and they don't understand things that we say, like, I don't know, like when something tells something and you say, não acredito, they don't understand it, They think you're calling them liar or something like that.
Yeah.
It's more complicated learning Portuguese. If I'm it's Spanish or I don't know, I'm the other country, I didn't try to learn Portuguese because it's
hard.
It's very difficult. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But those are good points. I never imagined that someone was going to talk about the gírias, the way of speaking. But it's a very hard thing to learn. Maybe that's my problem in English, because we have so many of these that you will never stop learning. You will continue learning because the language is changing all the time. Maria, you're the last one. Do you have something that you don't like to study in English or what is difficult for you?
I don't think his grammar is so hard. Depends, of course, but topic and grammar does made my mind confused sometimes the present perfect. So I understand because present perfect is an action who happened in the past and continues in the present. But it exists some when they talk, for example, just decide, okay, it's present perfect because you don't know the time, they don't know specific. But for example, sometimes they say he heard, but they don't specify the time, and this made my mind sometimes confused. Oh my gosh, when I will put present perfect and this topic made my mind a little freak out. So it's hard because you have to understand the context, and present perfect is not my favorite one. And of course, I'm not so fan of grammar because I don't like so much, because you have to understand some words, but as Portuguese is more complicated, of course. I really hate grammar. Portuguese is awful, it's terrible. And it's horrible. I don't know who invents so many words. Oh my gosh. And passado do pressuposto e coisas e things like that to make so confused. And I think when in the beginning start conversation is so hard to talk English because like it's impossible because I don't have this I forgot how to say costume to translate because you have to think. It's really amazing when you think in English or another language, it's the best way, but sometimes it's hard because you always think in Portuguese, but help a lot. When we start conversation so hard in the beginning, but TNT helped me a lot, seriously, and continued helping me learn Spanish. And I just decided this year and helped a lot. You made mistake, of course, but you can actually time speaking naturally, and it's incredible and it's free. It's I don't know how to say democratizar the access of talking in another language. Don't have to pay so much money in course doesn't work a lot. It can help you, of course. I've learned a lot in course, but it don't help a lot. If you have a plan to learn every day, I have a plan to learn it every day. It's useful. For example, if Monday, like it's Monday, it's the start of the week. So I'll train a series, and sometimes I chose one day for grammar and write. Write, I think is the hardest part in English.
Writing.
Writing. Because sometimes I made so many spelling mistakes. So now I actually learning a book in English. It's The Diary of Anne Frank. It's good to learn, but actually some expression we are so older. Anne Frank is she lived in
it's more than 50 years ago. Maybe the language changed a lot, right?
A lot. Actually some expressing, but it can help a lot. And because she's from Amsterdam, I don't know how to say Amsterdam English, and probably this is translation for British English and it can be confused, but it helped a lot. And writing is my worst part now, but there exists a program extension you can put your cell phone. Is called Grammarly. It's so useful. Exists the free and the premium, but the free can actually help a lot with spelling, these grammar mistakes. And for example, if you study your mistakes, helps a lot because I've just realized that I have to fix some little mistake. For example, sometimes you forget how to put I have to for before a action and things like that. Sometimes you don't know. It can actually help a lot because when you speak, we don't know if we're speaking 100% correctly. So I talk a lot. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I just remember about something when you said about thinking in English. I think I started thinking about the things that I do every day. Like, today I woke up. I am brushing my teeth. I am taking a shower. I am doing, and I was talking to me while I was doing the things. That's a good way to start. So get that tip and make sure that you guys can start. Just baby steps. A lot of tips here, a lot of good tips here today. Very good. Now I want to know what you guys are good at. Let me see, what is this question? It's question number 9. What's your specialty in English? The thing that you know that you are good at. It's something like, this one I can do. This one I am great. I'm going to start with Jess this time. What's her specialty?
I guess I'm not good in nothing. I just try to do my best, but I don't have nothing special, I guess. I'm doing very great on my writing, but it's nothing awesome yet. But I don't know. I guess I'm just trying. I'll keep trying until I have something special to tell you guys. but now I don't.
All right, all right. Carla, what about you?
I'm good in watching, basically,
Watching,
because
listening.
my skills are so bad yet, and basically this watching.
Watching. Listen,
Yes.
so it's listening, but you can understand when you watch something.
Yes. Not all the words, but because the context helps to understand. I can understand.
That's very important because some people have a lot of trouble about this, about understanding. It's really hard for some people. Very good. Fernanda, what about you?
Well, in my case, I also try to do the best in each area, like listening. But I like the listening part. I can understand, but I need to be better maybe when I listen music, because of sometimes the songs are so quickly and I can't understand. I need to check the lyrics. But well, I like this part.
Yeah, very good. And you guys don't think that's only because we don't know the language that we have to check the lyrics, because some songs in Portuguese, when I listen for the first time, I don't understand, right? Or Spanish for Fernanda. So it's common, it happens, especially when you are learning another language. Tati, what about you? What's your specialty?
I'm especially listening to music is very good to me, and I don't understand and translate, but I'm listening to music every single day, every day, every hours, and so many listen music.
Okay, so it's listening for you too. Luis, what about you?
I think is reading, because I started to learn English by reading, because I have to read scientific papers when I was in the graduation. So this makes me read papers, and now I think I'm good and read a paper in English. So it's a basic language in the papers, so it's easy too. But I don't know if I am good in read a book in English, but it's difficult to know. I have to try.
You have to try, yes. But I guess you find it easier than people that don't read anything. Like, even if you read the scientific papers and you go for a book, a normal book, a storybook, I think you'll find it okay. You will not have so much trouble about it. You started with the hardest one, actually.
Yeah, now I start to buy books in English, I think it's important to have this contact with the language.
Yeah, I have to do this. I have to do more of this, because I am not so good at reading too. No, because you are good. I am not. I am not good at reading so much, and not in either writing. Those are the hardest ones for me. But I gotta start the routine of reading and reading some things in English, so I can improve my vocabulary, my writing and my vocabulary. But I think I'm pretty good at listening, because I can identify accents. I can identify if a person is talking, it's from Italy, from Colombia, from not. It's like the person speaks Italian or Spanish or Chinese, Indian. I can see where those people come from just by listening the way they are speaking. That's my superpower in English. Maria, what about you? What's your specialty in English?
I think you always have to improve all kinds of all kind of skills, because language like skill, and the more you practice, more easy this can be for you talking, reading. But I think I don't have so much problem for listening. I've just put my YouTube videos always in English, and this helped a lot, because in the beginning I didn't understand so well, but if you constantly understand, so I can actually enjoy so much YouTube videos, and I'll put subtitles, and I can actually watch a series, but sometimes have to put subtitles, because exist so many vocabularies in a language, and have to know everything. For example, medicine things, you don't need to know this English you want to use, unless you are a medical, a doctor. Oh my gosh, a doctor. For a speak, sometimes I have to figure out if I made mistakes. I think I don't have so much problem, but sometimes can be when express selfie ideas or talking about different kind of topics can be difficult. But I think the more you practice, and you have to practice every skills. I put this in my shadow for learn and help a lot. For example, Monday, I don't like so much, but I'm writing, and I try to watch a YouTube video about a teacher English, for example, about a topic in grammar I don't usually know so well, and it's helped a lot. One day only for read, one day for listen, one day to speak. For example, today's day of TNT, for example, 2 times a week can help a lot, and you have to develop these skills. But I have some problems with writing and reading sometimes, because depends of the topic. For example, and I think when you put more difficult in your level, for example, you're beginner, intermediate, for example, read a book now or writing a long essay English, you can actually develop these skills, and can be more and more, and oh my gosh, I heard to say constantly learn, because you won't never. But I will get to that. Don't let me replace my thought. Constantly you have to learn Portuguese. We don't know everything in Portuguese normally, and there's so much words who are strangers or you don't usually talk, but you have to continue learning. We don't know all kinds of things in Portuguese. I don't know all the grammar rules. I don't know. And this is normally when more use the language.
Yeah,
I think that.
Very good, very good. Guys, we have, I'm going to bring people back in a minute, but I want to know let me see, the number 7. Do you have some funny story to tell about learning English or about talking to someone in English? Do you remember some funny story? I am going to let the mic open for you to speak. Tati?
I'm going to England, Londres, and no, Cambridge now, and time year ago. And I don't speak English, never, nothing. And oh, helpless. And I stay in the house, the family in Cambridge, and I don't speak Portuguese, but I don't speak English. And Britannic English, Britannic,
British
I know,
English, yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. British English is very complicated. Is more certinho, não sei como é que fala.
Yeah,
More,
they talk more quote with the mouth like this.
Yes,
Blah, blah, blah.
yes.
Yeah.
é, it's more, né? And and I don't speak, and is very young and 20, no, 10, 11, 12. I'm 12 years. And
12 years old. Oh boy.
yes, it's very young, and I don't speak, and I see to mother and father, and I help, please. I don't speak English, please. I'm speak Portuguese now. And it's very funny. It's very funny. It's very complicated to me.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, I am sad that Alexandre left, because Alexandre was here, and I'm pretty sure that he had some story to share about this. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. How was the conversation in the small rooms? Hello? Rafael, how was the conversation?
My conversation was great. I was talking to Netiele, and she was a great partner. She is a great person. It was awesome.
Very good. Did you guys share some tips about learning English?
Yes, many doubts too.
Many doubts too.
Many doubts.
Very good, very good. Leandra, how was in your room?
Was amazing. It's always great to speak with people who love learning English. My brother or make a little noise. Sorry.
No problem.
Kids.
This is real life. This is real life.
But was amazing, and we learned a lot. We share a lot of tips, and also now João Victor know that he is not crazy, because I'm also like to speak alone English, like when I'm walking in the house. So we share that habit.
Yeah. I was talking here in the main room that if we start to think in English in our house, like thinking with yourself what you are doing, that's a good way to start thinking in English. Yeah, so very good, very good. Guys, do you have one last tip for people that are learning English before we finish? Jess, do you have some last tip for people that are learning?
I don't know. Maybe one thing that I took it some time to learn is about my personal experience. I keep the thing that I just want to be fluent when I know everything, you know, but we don't know everything even in Portuguese. So it's if you can talk and the people can understand you, so you're doing very well. And that's a tip that I took for me, and it helped me a lot, and free me about a lot of fears that I had in the past. And I guess is that.
Yeah. That's it, guys. We didn't get to discuss fluency here in the main room, but it's a long discussion. We are not, there are a lot of degrees of fluency, maybe, enfim. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's it. We have to continue studying, and I hope that you guys that are watching us on YouTube put your like on YouTube. And if you guys that are here like it, the conversation, like it, TNT and everything, put like on YouTube for us, just to share your evaluation for this conversation. And I hope for the girls, Tati and Fernanda, that were here for the first time, I hope you girls like it, and that you can come more times here for our conversations. Every week I am here at the same schedule, okay? And I am always bringing some crazy and different topics here. Every week is different, so you guys are welcome to join me every time, okay? So have a nice night, everyone, and take care of yourselves, and see ya. Bye.